One day in the forest, all the animals were gathered together near a pool of water. Around this pool there were lots of trees, and the leaves on their branches swished and sighed softly in the breeze. It was a warm day, and the water in the pool sounded cool and refreshing as it splashed softly against the banks. Birds twittered and chirped gleefully as they dipped their wings into the water to take a bath. The parrots, with their feathers fluffed, were busy making polite, though rather shrill, conversation with each other. Little rabbits chased each other, making happy sounds. The bees hummed as they flew from flower to flower, sipping their heavenly nectar. The deer skipped around playfully, though their ears twitched all the time, straining to pick up any sounds of a tiger lurking nearby. All in all, it was a happy and peaceful day, which may have passed off uneventfully, but for that proud little hare. Watch how he comes hopping all the way. Doesn't he look very much like a rabbit?
How dare you say I look like a rabbit?
But you do, and that's the truth.
The truth, my good man, is that the rabbit looks like me.
See how he talks, dear children? This hare is so proud of himself. He thinks he's the smartest animal in the whole forest.
That I am, beyond any doubt.
Oh, go away, you boastful fellow. Leave us alone. Let us enjoy this beautiful day. See how the hare gets his way, dear children? All these animals are not particularly fond of him, but see how they merrily go along with him.
I can swim, feel the water up to my chin. Today I feel as happy as a king. What a day, what a day, what a wonderful day. What a day, what a day, what a wonderful day. What a day, what a day, what a wonderful day. What a day, what a day, what a wonderful day.
Enough, you silly animals. I told you to sing, not to croak. Can't you do anything as well as I do?
Now there he goes again, trying to show how great he is.
Okay, you can't sing as well as I do, but surely somebody can run as fast as I do. No? Come on, don't be scared. I challenge anyone to beat me in a race.
This is really a challenge. All the other animals are fed up of the hare's big talk. They all want to put him in his place, but no one appears to be brave enough to accept the challenge. What will happen now?
I will race the hare over whatever distance he wants.
Oh my God, this is unbelievable. Of all the animals in the forest, it's the tortoise who's agreed to contest the hare.
The tortoise? The tortoise? He must be mad to accept my challenge. The poor chap can hardly walk. How does he plan to run?
How I do it is my business. I will race you.
You don't stand a chance.
It does not matter. I will race you.
It will be a shameful defeat for you, you pitiful little tortoise. Slow thing.
So be it, but I will still race you.
You are mad. Will somebody please explain to the tortoise that he is being utterly foolish? What's the matter? Why can't somebody stop this old fellow from being disgraced? Very well, if that's what you and the tortoise want, let the race begin!
What a din! What excitement! All the other animals can barely prevent themselves from gasping and squealing. What a day this is going to be! All right, little ones, stop fidgeting! Clear the space, stand aside. But wait, who is going to start them off?
Well, hello there! Has everybody forgotten that I have the best view? Hello! It's me up here on the treetop, fellas!
Ah, the crow, of course, our good friend, always ready to help. Well then, what could be better? Come on then. And do be silent, the rest of you.
Ready? And a steady and a go!
Off they go. Good luck, little tortoise. Look, little animals, see how he runs.
I know who's going to win!
Come on, you old hump! Beat me if you can!
There he is, there. The hare has already reached the halfway mark. And where's the little tortoise? Ah, here he is.
One step at a time, Mr. Tortoise. Slowly, that's the trick. Are you going to make it? You know we wanted to win.
Turn around, look around. Let's see if the tortoise is anywhere to be found.
Come on, Mr. Tortoise. Come on, Mr. Tortoise.
Where, oh where can he be? Not here, not there, not anywhere. Oh where can he be?
Oh, where can he be? Not here, not there, not anywhere. Oh, where can he be?
Oh, stop it, you nasty fellow. Look how he mocks the determined tortoise. As you can see, children, the hare is behaving very badly indeed.
There he is. There he is. Better watch what you say, you vain little hare.
Watch out yourself! Well, looks like it's going to be a longish afternoon. This is going to be rather tedious. Sleep it off, I say. Here's a nice shady spot. See you in a while, folks.
What an interesting situation. The hare has gone to sleep, but the tortoise still continues walking.
And walking. He now crosses the hare, who is snoring contentedly. He is smiling. But does he stop? Oh no. It seems that Mr. Tortoise knows just how to win.
The tortoise is winning! The tortoise is winning! Oh, look! He has crossed the line! He's won the race! The tortoise has won the race! Wake up, Mr. Hare!
Mr. Hare is blissfully unaware, of course, that the tortoise has won. For naturally, he is still asleep. Mr. Hare, I'm afraid you really must wake up now.
Hello there. What do you mean wake up? I was right in the middle of a most exciting dream. Oops. I suppose I better finish the race. This race is really boring. I mean, one does need a little competition, you know.
Alas for you, Mr. Hare. Run as fast as you can, but the race is over.
Over? What do you mean over? The tortoise hasn't even reached halfway.
Have a look then and see where he is.
Far behind me, of course. Somewhere near the starting point, I'll bet. The slow little thing.
Try looking in front, my dear fellow.
In front? Oops.
The hare had looked till the end of the clearing and seen the animals congratulating the tortoise. He realized that he had lost the race after all.
Well done! Yay!
Well, Mr. Hare, what happened? Aren't you going to shake hands with the tortoise?
Of course. Do I have a choice? Mr. Tortoise, I suppose you deserve to win, even though you're so much slower than me.
I
And what, may I ask, are you finding so funny, Mr. Rabbit?
was just wondering if Mr. Hare still thinks I look like him.
I do not, you little twit! Now get out of my way!
Well done, Mr. Tortoise! Well done!
Well, children, it was a long time before the animals heard the hare boasting again. The tortoise had won the race because his attention was always on what he was doing. He was determined to win, and he did it by being steady and not stopping on the way to do anything else. And neither did he waste his time boasting. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. There are some days in summer when it is not too hot, but just comfortably warm. The sun shines down onto the streams and rivers, making the water look like silver. All the little squirrels and crickets and grasshoppers come out of their hiding places in the trees and bushes to make merry and sing their happy summer songs, and to feast on the abundance of nuts and berries that are growing all around. As the wind blows gently through the trees and over the large fields of growing wheat and corn, a soothing whisper of their leaves is heard, and one simply wants to lie down on the grass and hug the earth with happiness. It was just such a perfect day one summer when the story of the little grasshopper and the ants began. Here comes the grasshopper. Is he saying something?
Go on, go on. Tell them who I am. Introductions are necessary, you know, if you want to tell my story. Tell them I'm a sprightly little insect, the color green, like grass, you know. I buzz about mostly and eat what I can find. That's all I do, really. Not much to boast of, huh? I do sing a lot, though. Lazy, lazy. That's me.
Not much to explain about our jumpy little friend, the grasshopper. You forgot to mention, my dear fellow, that as your name suggests, you also hop. In the grass, may I add.
Oh! That's a good one. Rather obvious, I would have thought. Well, whatever you say, I have no quarrel with you. Here I go. On to my favorite place. Here on this leaf. Quite a swinger I am too. What a wonderful summer this is going to be. Sing and swing, sing and swing. That's my agenda for the summer.
Bop bop bop, bop ba bop bop bop, bop ba bop bop bop, bop ba bop bop bop. Sing and swing, that's my agenda for this season. For I have not a care in this world, isn't that a happy reason? I'm simply not like anyone I know. You see, I'm so unique. While the rest of you toil along, I sing and swing and sleep. Bop bop bop, bop ba da, bop bop bop, bop ba da, bop 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 ba da, bop 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 ba da. Bop bop bop, bop ba da, bop 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 ba da, bop bop bop, bop bop ba da, bop 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 ba da.
As the grasshopper sang happily in the sunshine, swinging lazily on his leaf, a horde of ants carrying seeds came by on their way to their nest. They looked very busy indeed.
Oh, look! Here come my friends, the ants. Talk about toil and trouble. Friend ant, why do you work so hard on such a beautiful day too? Relax and enjoy the sunshine like me.
We know the day is fine. We'd love to stop and sigh at the perfumes in the air, but we simply do not dare. For when the sun has gone, and it's no longer warm, and there's no food that one can find, then this is what we're going to eat.
So come on, ladies, just a little way further, and we are all stocked up for the winter. Listen to him laugh. Be off with you, you lazy fellow, and let us do our work. Do you think we have the time to relax? Don't you know that winter is just round the corner, and we haven't finished storing up food yet?
But that's all you've done the entire summer. I mean, take a break. Come up here and see how wonderful it feels to swing on this leaf.
Can you see how tiny we are? Do you even realize how little we can carry at a time? Do you think we have the time to swing? And might I remind you that winter comes for everybody. So what do you propose to eat when winter comes round for you?
Eat? Winter is a long way away yet. Really, you depress me. Work, and work. Don't you ever enjoy yourselves?
Of course we do. When our work is done for the day, then we play too. We sing and dance just like you do. But all play and no work will make us very hungry ants indeed. And I do wish you'd take my advice. However, since I have no time to reform you,
All I can do is to warn you. Take it, don't say I didn't warn you. In winter when the sun no longer warms you, there'll be no food to find, the snow will be unkind. Then what are you going to do, my happy friend? Take it, and now I have to go. Don't make me say one day I told you so.
Oh, enough! Go about your business, you silly ants, and don't spoil this beautiful summer with your prophecies. This is what you get for offering a merry greeting. Really? That little ant makes me uneasy. I think I'll take a swim. That'll cheer me up, yes! This is life. This is heaven. Time for another song.
Come on, you buds up in the tree. Why don't you sing along with me? For I'm a happy, happy fella, and I don't have a cellar. I have no nest or even a hollow. I have no food in my bin. Why, I can always borrow. So come sing with me, and happiness will follow. La 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 la, 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 la 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 la.
So what do you think the grasshopper did the rest of the summer? Why, he simply enjoyed himself. He basked in the sunshine and sang many, many songs and teased the little ants as he watched them busily gathering food and taking it back to their nests. Whenever he thought of what the ant had told him, he would say to himself,
I'm having far too good a time. Why should I bother when winter is such a long way off? Besides, these boring ants will have enough for me too. After all, someone's got to keep the others entertained. What would everybody do without me to sing to them as they work?
Have you noticed, Mr. Grasshopper, that the trees have begun shedding their leaves? And perhaps the sun is not quite so bright as it was. And do you notice?
What? Another doleful voice? I thought you were on my side at least. Don't you come to me with your morbid warnings too. Oh! Help! Give me a hand, my good fellow. Can't you see that I was nearly blown off? These leaves have become too dry for me to lie on now.
Well, I did say that...
All right. So what if it's getting cold? All I have to do is fly off into the hollow of that tree, and I'll be nice and warm and far away from your mournful voice. Yeah, stop kicking.
The foolish grasshopper had just hopped into the squirrel's hole in a tree. Naturally, the squirrel was not happy at all.
Take that, you lazy grasshopper! We squirrels saw you idling away this whole summer, and now you come into our cozy little home? Off with you! There's no place for you here!
Well, bite your acorns, mean and cruel squirrel. I didn't come to have dinner. All I wanted was a little warmth away from this infernal cold. Keep your hollow to yourself. I have friends who will help me. I am cold and hungry.
Time had passed, and the summer had ended. The grasshopper could no longer sit in the sunshine and sing. When he looked for food, he could find none, as the ground was all covered with snow. Whatever happened to those fine summer days when the world seemed so perfect? The poor grasshopper, he shivered and shook and tried to find warmth under stones and rocks, but he got hungrier and hungrier, and very cold indeed.
If only I had collected some food. If only I had a nice, warm little nest and a few worms to eat. If only.
If only. If only. How many times had these words been said when it was too late? But wait, you poor fellow. What about asking your friends, the ants, for help?
Oh, I know what they are going to say. They're going to say, I told you so. If only I had heeded their warnings. But I guess I'd better go and beg them for help, or I will not live to see another day.
So the grasshopper took off into the cold and with great difficulty found his way to the ants' nest.
Oh, I'm so miserable. Where is their nest? Oh, here, at last. Help me, little ants. The wind is so cold outside, and I am hungry. You are warm and safe. Give me a morsel to eat and let me into the warmth of your home.
Oh, what a pitiable sight you are, to be sure. I do feel sorry for you, but our nest is too small for you and the food we have is just enough for us. If we give you some, there will not be enough for the rest of us. Should you not have sung a little less and prepared for the future?
Yes, of course. I should have. I know now. And because I sang all summer, I must starve this winter.
The ants felt sorry for him, but they could not do much to help him. One of them said,
Well, I did notice some insects under that bit of moss near the frozen pond. Perhaps if you went there quickly, you would be able to find something to eat. And here's a little seed to give you the strength to get there, you poor unfortunate little grasshopper.
Thank you. This tastes delicious indeed. Well, I guess I'll be on my way. Goodbye.
and this is how the grasshopper had to go away, hungry, out into the snow, hoping that he would somehow make it through the winter, so that he could be a wiser grasshopper next summer. For he had realized that you can have fun as well as work hard, for hard work has its rewards. Children, let's wish him good luck. There was once a man and his wife. They were very, very poor indeed. But the wife had somehow managed to save a few pennies. So they decided to buy themselves a goose. They thought that by selling the eggs that the goose would lay, they would at least be able to feed themselves. The goose that they bought was not only strong and healthy, but it was a different and quite extraordinary kind of goose. This goose laid golden eggs. The man did not know this, of course, at least not just yet. They carefully put her in the barn behind the little hut and gave her a bed of straw to sleep on. And the next morning, when he went into the barn to see if the goose had laid an egg, what a sight beheld his eyes! He called out to his wife. There on the pile of straw, children, lay an egg of pure gold. It gleamed and shone. And for two people who did not even have more than a few pennies at a time, this was truly an unbelievable sight. And do you know that when the man went into the barn the next morning, he found another golden egg lying resplendently on the pile of straw. Every morning the man never failed to express his astonishment, and every morning they thanked God with all their hearts. So the happy couple went to the market and sold the golden eggs for a great deal of money. And very soon their larder was full, and they could buy just about anything they wanted to eat. Time went by, and very soon they had fine clothes to wear. They looked quite the prosperous couple, for their cheeks had turned rosy with good health now that they could afford the best of food. The man and woman had begun to realize the possibilities that were opening up before them. They were getting used to having money. They could now think of buying all the things that caught their fancy. Dear me, that sounds like the beginning of trouble. The man was already dissatisfied with what he had. It was obvious then that our happy and soon-to-be rich couple were certainly not going to be satisfied with being merely comfortable. They wanted more. The list was endless. The next morning came. The man was up before dawn, and just as the cock began crowing, the goose got up from the pile of straw in the corner of the room, and there lay one single golden egg, shining gloriously. It seemed to light up the room with its brightness, but instead of being happy, the man frowned and then began shouting at the goose. Now, children, wasn't that a little unfair? Poor little goose. It wasn't her fault. In their greed, they had quite forgotten, children, that they still had and would have one golden egg every day, and that this could keep them in comfort for the rest of their lives. Their greed had changed them from a contented couple into two angry and ungrateful human beings. Now let's see what they did next. It was plain for all to see that the hapless couple had quite lost their minds in their desire to acquire more and more. Their senses seemed to have deserted them completely. One of them hoped that all the geese he bought would start laying golden eggs, and the other wanted the poor enchanted goose to lay 3 eggs instead of 1. Oh, there was no saying what they would think of next. The man soon returned from the market. So the man went to sleep, and the woman fixed her eyes on the geese. The night passed, and it was dawn again. The woman got up eagerly. So all the geese had turned out to be ordinary after all. But the befuddled minds of the greedy couple had forgotten that they still had that one golden egg glowing on the straw in the gentle light of dawn. So, dear children, what do you think the foolish man did? He killed the wonderful goose that laid golden eggs, and to his horror, he discovered that there was no gold inside her at all. She was just like any other ordinary goose. She could only give of her treasure if she was alive. So that was that. Their greed had made them lose all they had and all that they could have had. If only they had been satisfied with the gift of one golden egg every day. They had forgotten to be grateful for what they had, and as a result, they lost it all. Remember, children, we must always count our blessings. It was a hot, dry summer's day. Oh, it was so hot that all around the grass had dried up and the earth was hard and cracked. Only a few parched leaves made a crackling sound whenever a slight breeze blew under the noonday sun. There was not a single human being outside, for no one could even think of being out in the scorching heat. One could only hear the buzzing of bees and somewhere from within one of the little houses that stood along the bank of a dried-up stream, one could hear a man coughing. No other sound could be heard. No laughter of children playing under the trees. No hawkers shouting out their wares. And no chattering young women drawing water from the well. All was still. The sun seemed to be getting warmer and warmer. It seemed as if the whole world had gone to sleep. Until a crow flying over the parched countryside suddenly broke the silence. It was flapping its wings in such an agitated manner that it was not difficult to imagine that this was a very troubled crow indeed.
What a day! What a day! I need water! Water!
Is anything the matter? You sound terrible. Do you think I could help?
Help? What do you mean help? Can't you see I'm dying? Of course I need help. I need a drink, man. I need a drink.
This was truly a very thirsty crow indeed.
Help! Help! I will not live another moment if I don't find water.
Perhaps there's some in the well.
If there was, would I be about to faint with thirst?
Well, how about the hole in the ground? That one under the big stone.
Oh, don't be daft. Wait, now what's this here? These miserable chickens have finished off the water in the stream. Boo!
The crow had seen a jug from his perch on the branch of a tree. Delighted with this discovery, he swooped down. But when he put his beak in, he found to his utter dismay that there were only a few drops of water in there, and he could not reach them, for the jug was much deeper than the length of his beak.
Oh no! What do I do? What do I do? Let me try overturning this jug.
But by now, the poor crow was too weak with thirst to make a real effort, and he just could not overturn the jug. Calm down, Mr. Crow. Wait. I'm sure there is a solution. Now just take a deep breath. Yes, that's it. Now let's think. Close your eyes. And now, what do you imagine? Let's see now.
Hang on. All I can think of is water. Yes, I see. Oh, wonderful. Cool. Water flowing from the mountains. Down it comes, splashing merrily. How blue it looks. How clear. It sounds as if it's singing a joyful song as it splashes down over the pebbles. Pebbles? Pebbles! Of course! Pebbles!
I think our friend has hit upon an idea. Pebbles, you said, my friend? Well, can you find water with the help of these, pebbles?
My good man, I always knew I was brilliant. And I think this is going to work. After all, nothing works as well as a good idea. Didn't you tell me that?
No, I don't think I quite recall.
Well, of course, I thought of it myself. Now, let's get to work. Come on. Do your bit, my man, and help me find some pebbles. Hurry up now. This is my life we're trying to save.
Of course. Dear children, don't you think this promises to be interesting? I mean, what do you think he's going to do with these little stones? Here, Mr. Crow, here are some. This crow is going to be very tired indeed. But watch him picking up one pebble at a time and then dropping it into the jug. Where has all his tiredness gone? And lo and behold, the water is rising up in the jug. Another and another.
Aha! Just one more should do it, I think. And we have water to drink! Excuse me, my good man. I'm sorry I can't offer you any. Water, I mean. And now for a drink.
Good for you, you poor thirsty crow. Enjoy your drink, for you surely deserve it. Your clever idea really worked. Those pebbles made the water rise higher and higher in the jug till it rose to the top.
What a wonderful, wonderful feeling. At last I am satisfied. There's no saying what our imaginations can lead us to do. And now, I think I'd better take off to a cooler country. Enough of the heat. Goodbye, and thank you, sir.
Goodbye, Mr. Crow, and good luck. So, children, this is how the crow got what he wanted. When you really want to find a way to get something you need, all you have to do is stop fussing and worrying. Only think of what you need to do, and I can promise you that you will get as clever an idea as the crow got. Necessity, children, is the mother of invention.